Palax Artisan Lager.
Life is too short to be drinking shitty beer.
Welcome to another edition of Bands, Bikes and Booze Reviews. I've got one here from Spain, and it is the Palax Artisan Lager. Now this looks quite interesting. I think I got this from Honest Brew, and it was quite cheap. It was under £2, and even though it's only 330ml, it looks quite interesting. The Palax Brewery are based in a place called Nalda, which is in La Rioja, which is in Spain, and I'm sure I've been there because we did a motorcycle tour a couple of years ago across northern Spain, through France, up through Belgium, and I think it took us 2 weeks to do it, and it was great. It was proper fucking drunken debauchery, and I'm sure we went through La Rioja, and it's lovely. It is an absolutely amazing place. If you look at some of the maps on, if you look at some of the views on Google Maps, it is just absolutely amazing. Anywhere in sort of northern Spain, around the Pyrenees, it's just amazing. It really is. And we had quite a good time out there. Well, I certainly did anyway. The weather was absolutely gorgeous, and this was September. And yeah, it was really good, and the bike didn't break down. Everything was just perfect. I think 11 of us went, and yeah, we nearly got thrown off the ferry, or banned from going home on the ferry. But we went to Santander. Yeah, it was really good. A little bit about the brewery. They are based in, as I say, based in La Rioja, and they're like a craft brewer of Spain. I think they're quite new. I should have looked up the brewery a little bit more, but they're based up there, and they do a range of beers. They do the lagers, they do the IPAs, and they do bottled and keg beers. And what's unusual about this is it is bottle conditioned, which is unusual for a lager. So let's stop guessing. Let's investigate this beer. Right, 4.9%. 330ml bottle. They've called it Artisan Lager, and what does it say? It's a delicious craft lager made from small artisan brewery in the vineyards of Rioja. It easily stands alongside the region's famed wines when it comes to quality, character and uniqueness. The best ingredients are used: Hallertau tradition hops, German Pilsner malt and natural spring water which flows past the brewery. And yeah, and it just says to retain its depth of taste and craft and character, it has a light filtration. I didn't know it was situated La Rioja. Of course, there's wine called that from that region. Didn't know this was brewed there, but yeah, there we go. But the ingredients look good, as I say. You know, they've got Hallertau hops there, which of course is a noble hop, perfect for lager. A lot of good German Pilsners have Hallertau hops. They're really nice, earthy, herbal, spicy hops. Really, really good for that sort of light, bottom fermented beer. They've got German Pilsner malt, which again is great. Perfect for lagers and Pilsners, as the name suggests. They've also got Belgian yeast in that, and it goes through a secondary fermentation in the bottle, which is interesting. You don't normally find lagers with that secondary fermentation. Usually that's done, you know, as it's being lagered. You know, I'm not sure what difference that is going to make, but I think it's lagered for 25 days. Brewed for 7, lagered for 25, and then bottled. So let's stop gassing and let's get this open. Now the IBUs on this are 17, which is really low, and that is good for a lager. Normally wheat beers are slightly 15, 17%, no more than 20. So, and wheat beers are quite sweet. So this is interesting. Let's get it in the glass, see what we've got going. Now this is a Spanish craft beer glass. I thought I might as well keep it Spanish. What we got on the nose? Wow, lots of herb, lemon, citrus, and floral, almost perfume-like notes. It smells really nice. It's earth, herbal, almost perfume-like notes, and a little touch of spice, and there's lemon citrus on there too. It's smelling promising. Let's get the rest of it in there. Don't know whether there's anything left, any sediment, but it looks quite clear. They say they use minimal filtration on it. Look at the state of that glass, that is filthy. They say they use minimal filtration on that, but that looks pretty clear to me. Oh no, actually, no, I do tell a lie. That has got a slight haze to it. Interesting. There's no floaters in it, so that yeast seems to have not collected in the bottle. Yeah, it smells really interesting. Let's get it down the hatch. Salud, as they say in Spain. Wow, that is really nice. That is really nice. Surprisingly good. Superb mouthfeel. Despite the carbonation in there, that is super smooth. You can really taste them Hallertau hops in there as well. And it does taste German, very German. And of course, it should do, because you've got the German Pilsner malt and you've got the Hallertau in there. You do have the Belgian yeast in there, but I'll tell you something, this is not bad at all. Very clean, very malty as well. And when they say the IBUs are 17, yeah, they are. There's no bitterness in this at all. It's not like a German Pilsner. It is very fruity, herbal, flowery almost. Little touch of lemon citrus, little touch of spice. But the malts are just huge. The finish on this, you've got quite a bit of doughy type malt, which you'd expect from a German beer. Here's the cap, by the way. Is this going to be the final straw when the autofocus don't work on me? Let's have a look. Yeah, there it is there. There's the cap, very similar to the label on there. One for the collection. Oh, this is really nice. And this has been sat in my fridge for about a month. Oh, not a month. A good couple of weeks. And I just didn't like the look of it. I didn't say I didn't like the look of it. I had other beers that I wanted to try before this, because I didn't think it was going to be good. I thought it was going to be another, another Estrella Galicia or whatever. But oh, this is really good. This is absolutely fantastic. I would go as far as to say this is the best Spanish lager I have tried. Now, the Estrella Damm was pretty good. The Estrella Galicia, I didn't think much of at all. And of course, you've got all the other shit, the Cruz Campo and San Miguel, that I just haven't bothered with. The San Miguel and the Cruz Campo are just, brewed over here. Not the Cruz Campo, but the San Miguel's. There's no point in me reviewing San Miguel over here. But I have to say, this stuff is really, really good. Surprisingly good. In fact, this is one of them ones where I've been a little bit blown away. Oh, it's just super smooth. Really, really good. Very nice. No bitterness on there at all. It's all about big, doughy malt, German hops. And if this had come from a German brewery, I would have said excellent. But the fact it's come from a Spanish brewery makes it even better. This makes me think they just know what they're doing. And it did talk a good fight when I looked at the ingredients and how they've bottle conditioned a lager. I did think, interesting. And I have not been disappointed with this. So what's the verdict on Palax? Very, very good indeed. It's easily the best Spanish lager I've tried, and in some cases this is better than some of the German lagers I've tried. It's just so smooth, really, really easy to drink, lovely mouthfeel. It has got a distinctly German taste to it with the ingredients, but they've done it right. Now, I've seen brewers use German Pilsner malt, I've seen brewers use Hallertau hops, craft brewers especially, and they're nowhere near as good as this. This is surprisingly good. In fact, it's one of the best lagers I've tasted recently. I'd go so far as to say, if you like your high quality German lagers, try this. You will not be disappointed. It's quite cheap. You can see this on, I think Beers of Europe do it, Honest Brew, I think, do it. I think that's where I got it from, Honest Brew. And there's another one that does it as well. I think Beerwolf may do it. But it's on a lot of sites. But get hold of some. You will definitely not be disappointed. It's 4.8% or 4.9%. What does it say on the bottle? I know it's one of the two. 4.9%, yeah. It's just brilliant. I'm going to give this a 9.5 out of 10. I should really be giving it a 10 out of 10. But yeah, no, sorry, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. It really is a good lager on its own merits. I don't care where it's brewed. If this came out of Germany, I'd say this is really good. And look, it's not been too filtered. There is a little bit of a haziness to it. It's gorgeous. It really is good. 10 out of 10, recommended. And remember, beer is working class champagne.